Today, I used the glorious Moto O wireless in a Hypixel Bedwars to see if it's still the best butterfly clicking mouse in 2024. Enjoy. This is the Moto O wireless, and I've used this mouse for the past 3 years, at least 3 years. And even after trying over 20 different mice, I still continue to come back to this mouse because everything about it is just so perfect in my opinion. I've heard people say that the build quality is bad or the customer support is bad or just similar things to that, but in my opinion and from my experience, I've had this mouse for over 3 years. I've never had any problems at all, and the customer support has been really good. On top of that, the shape of the mouse is so perfect. Both of the mouse buttons are extremely wide. It is not an ergonomic mouse, so it's just completely flat, which is really nice. It's a comfortable hold, and you get a consistent amount of CPS on both sides. Also, the travel distance of the clicks is quite long, which makes it really easy to get double and triple clicks, basically making it the mouse which gives you the most CPS butterfly clicking. No other mouse I can click over 25 besides the Moto O wireless, and I promise you this mouse is not broken. There you can see I hit 26 or 27 with right click, and about 24 with left click. Red's about to get my bed in a second. It's okay though. Alright, I got Red's bed. I love the weight of this mouse as well, which is just a huge plus. Some people would argue that having a lighter mouse would be better because there are lighter mice on the market that are good for butterfly clicking, but in my opinion, that actually is a negative. A lot of lighter mice for Minecraft specifically is not a good thing, and it also goes for being heavy, so this is a really good in-between. It's about 70 grams, which is perfect. I've used the bloody A60, A70, and A bedless, and all of them are just way too heavy. They're around 260 grams or so, I think, and it's good for drag clicking, and that's about it. For the rest, it's just not very good. Bro, what is this guy doing? I just do not know what I just watched. Alright, so obviously the bloody mice are not very good. They're very heavy, and on top of that, they're not very expensive, but the quality of it is just not very good either. So for Minecraft specifically, it's just not a good mouse. It's not a good mouse to use. In terms of weight, a more balanced mouse would be like the Rocat Cone Pro, or maybe the Rocat Cane 102, 100, or 120. I've tried all of those mice, and my favorite one was the Cone Pro. The biggest downsides with this mouse was that it's slightly ergonomic, so it was a little bit uncomfortable to hold, and the left click button was a little bit narrow, and same with the right click button, but the left click was more noticeable. The biggest downside with this mouse was the travel distance between the clicks. It is a very short travel distance, which can make it hard to be able to double and triple click, unlike the Moto O where it has a long travel distance, which makes it really easy to double and triple click, making it harder to get higher CPS. So that's why on the Moto O wireless, I can get higher CPS, while on the Cone Pro, I have a harder time getting higher CPS. And this is the most interesting and ironic thing to me, but matter of fact, the most recent Glorious Mice products are not good. And that is just, I don't think this is an opinion. I feel like it's more of a statement because I've not talked to one person who has tried any of the recent Glorious Mice and actually liked them. You know, you have different opinions with other mice, but just with the Glorious Mice, it's very different. So I've tried the Glorious Moto O2, I've tried the Glorious Moto O2 Pro, I've tried the Glorious Moto O Pro, and I would say they all disappointed in their own ways too. It's not just like one area. Now I'll start off with the Moto O Pro. It's a similar shape. The texture is more kind of like a matte finish, and I gotta say it looks really nice. I ended up getting like the gold-ish color, and it was really clean. The problem with it though, or the first problem, because there's several, is that it's way too light. This, I think, was around 50 grams. 50. That's so light for a mouse. The other problem that I didn't really like so much, and this was more controversial, I think they added different switches for the clicks, And in my opinion, the older ones were so much better. The ones in the Model O Wireless, the way the clicking feels for the new Model O Pro is just not it. It's pretty much the same for the Model O2 Pro. I feel like the Model O2 Pro and the Model O Pro are literally the exact same thing. I know the shape is the same, the texture is the same, the clicks honestly feel the same too. The only difference might just be the sensor. And to be honest, for Minecraft, the sensor doesn't make that much of a difference. This guy has no idea I'm here, bro. Bye-bye. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, bro. That was clean. You outsmarted me with that play. Although, I don't really know what you're cooking up here, bro. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. It's actually Spider-Man. Okay. As I was saying, the Model O and the Model O Pro and the Model O2 Pro are very similar. They have their own problems, which I already described, but the Model O2, it's everything I described, but the mouse buttons are just way too narrow. So it's really bad. The Model O Wireless is so much more consistent. I don't see any problems with it. And also, I want to say that the customer support is really good. I did end up returning the Model O2 Pro as I just didn't like it. And after about, 5 minutes of unboxing it, I was like, this is not worth it. And they were really, easy to guide me through how to return it. And they were super helpful. So I just want to say that the customer support over at Glorious is really good. So even if you do have problems, you can be sure that they'll help you out with it. And yeah, so in my opinion, yes, the Glorious Model O wireless is still definitely 100% worth it in 2024. And I do think it's even, I can go as far as saying the best mouse, for sure in my opinion. But I think some other people could argue at the best mouse for Minecraft. Might not be for every game, but for Minecraft in specific, this mouse is it.